Step-by-step SEO tutorials for 2025. How to optimize content. In this video session, I'm going to share with you great tips and insights for content. Original content is still valuable in 2025. In fact, it's more important than in previous years. And when we think of content, we need to think of content in a different manner in terms of Google rankings. Because in previous years, as in recently, creating helpful, reliable, people-first content was a major update Google has made to its algorithms. It tells us what we can consider when creating content. Most search engine optimizers think of content as textual information, and some of them suggest to you to use AI tools when generating content. Don't do that. You can use AI tools to perhaps brainstorm and so on, but your website should have original content that Google has never seen before. Now, some AI tools may generate original content, but if you do use AI tools, you'll never find your own voice on your website. Makes sense? Because when you use content on a website, you're communicating with your website visitors. They could be, your potential customers, it could be your followers, and so on. So then when you create original content using your own voice, they can hear that, they can read that. Now, in the first video session, we've touched base with keyword research and the importance of answering questions, right? You can keep content up to date. What does that mean? Depending on the type of industry that your website participates in, sometimes there are important news, or people search for date-based information, and so on. Or something comes up that's different. Well, then you want to be one of the first ones to create content accordingly. I'll actually show you one example. Let's say search results. Recently, Google made a major change to first-party cookies, right? And thus, I know most website owners or web developers using Web Developer Toolbar, they end up seeing, when they analyze their own website, they end up seeing error reports and so on. Where are we? In this example, there is no errors, okay, but some websites do see it. And you can see I've got in there quickly and easily generated some content answering that question, which is Chrome is moving towards new experiences, rah, rah, rah. But all of a sudden, people are searching for it because it's new, and I'm getting free website traffic. Make sense? So you want to be proactive for your own website, whether it's an e-commerce site or even local business website. So that's what keep content up to date is all about. Aim for EEAT, experience, expertise, authority, trustworthiness. What does that mean? That means when you create original useful content according to Google requirements, then slowly and slowly you'll build, you have the expertise. Whether you're a plumber or a laptop repairer, you share that expertise on your website. Experience, obviously, your experience should shine on your content. Authority is, to build authority, that's going to take a bit of time. You create shareable content, make it easy for people to share, perhaps using plugins and so on, and also ask people to share the content that you create. If you create useful content, obviously people are willing to share when you kindly encourage them to share. And most content management systems do have plugins that you can easily incorporate onto your website, because as time goes by and people start sharing your original useful content, then Google tracks all that stuff so that you become authoritative website on internet. And trustworthiness, obviously people interact with your website, they comment. If you have, well, depending on the type of website, you can encourage people to leave comments or reviews and so on. And Google can analyze all that. So most content management systems such as WordPress or different content management systems, they allow you to moderate comments. So then Google can track that too. So then that becomes the trustworthiness. But content should be thought along these lines. Original content that you create for people. You target the keywords, answer the question, but create the content for people. Content is not just text. It could be images. You can optimize them. And this is what you should do actually. Let's imagine someone buys a laptop. Let's say you want to sell laptops. That's the e-commerce site that you have. You can use these strategies for any type of website. First thing to do, this is what I do. I actually use the right-click feature, search image with Google Lens. So you can right-click on an image, search image with Google Lens. You can select the area and say, okay. Basically, you're asking Google, okay, Google, what information you have on this image? And looking at this, I can see that these laptop sellers just copied images from elsewhere. That's not original content. That's not helpful, reliable, people-first content. If I operated this business, if I have the laptop, I would take photos of the laptop and publish that image, because it becomes part of the landing page. That's images. If it's PDFs, if it's videos, everything that's original. Remember that keyword, original, useful content. Not just quick copy-paste type of content. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, that's the image that Google is showing me. That means if I copy images from elsewhere and publish them on my own website, then I'm helping the other website. And it's not helping my website. It's degrading my website because I just copied the image. Now, at times you can perhaps link to an image, that's okay. That doesn't mean you can't publish other people's images on your website. You can do that. But if you operate an e-commerce site, sometimes you can create your own images. That's original, that Google has never seen before. Because that all becomes part of content that Google wants. It becomes as the trustworthiness, the authority, the expertise, the experience. Make sense? So when we think of search engine optimization, no one factor is more important than the other. Google combines all that it finds for a given web page and website. It follows links from external sites. So if people share your content, then obviously you're doing something right. So originality is the key, especially in 2025 when Google tells us to do that. Once again, it could be blog posts, videos, infographics, interactive elements. If you operate an e-commerce site, you can perhaps start blogging and link back to your product URLs. Okay, so content is, it will always be the king. And that content has to shine. You need to spend that time and effort when you create content. Don't use AI tools to generate content, because Google has a long memory. If we end up using AI tools, then we'll never get anywhere on internet. So, Original content is still the king in 2025, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I thank you for learning with Rankia, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.